The soundtrack for the little beast sanctuaries is like amazing.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Sweet. That looks like a pretty dope mask.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Where would I find a Duracall? There we go. Just have to fly there. We can knock out 2 Merlin trials on the way. I barely have any of the map uncovered, Thomas. Like I barely have like any of it at all.
Place right out of a storybook.
Here, look. This is the full map here. So I have this, but I'm still missing like all of this down here. And I think the map also counts for like all this stuff. So like the beast pens, the Merlin trials, the caves. I think it counts for all of it.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Reparo.
Oh my goodness.
Revelio.
Where is the last one? It won't be that far.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, right here.
Lumos. Merlin himself will be proud. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Leviosa.
Oh,
Revelio.
motherfucker.
Assignment's all finished.
What was that? Oh, what?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Defender. Glacius. Incendio. Flipendo. Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now.
No, I played Dark and Darker last night. I just don't think I streamed it. I still play.
The castle must have been quite...
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Well, if you weren't so good, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we?
Revelio.
Look at all these guys. This landing platform. Got everything max? No, not everything. Wizard's my second highest at like 18 or something.
Revelio.
What the fuck?
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Revelio.
Where the?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Could do worse.
Revelio.
Forward. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full.
Oh fuck off. Bro. I gotta be missing. It's gotta be in like a stupid spot that I'm just not thinking of.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Shut up. That's not it.
You let Nora Treadwell go.
Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me, and rightfully so.
Hey, catch.
Cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
We had plans for that hippogriff you stole. Listen, Incendio.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins to Finder. You won't knock this one loose, and
Shut up.
Revelio.
It's gotta be inside here, dude. What's up, Mikey? Yo, thank you so much for the follow earlier as well. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
Incendio. Abandoned. Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I don't know if that was supposed to work, but it did, so.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Defendo. Incendio.
That solves that.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Oh, thank God.
That's
I didn't
that.
think I'd ever find that.
Settled.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Oh, about gotcha.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
The body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
one more person asked me about her.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today.
Nice.
Glad you were able to stop by.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Most gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Quiet as a grapphorn, you are.
Oh!
Do you find this?
Confringo! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
close. I'm wondering if it made me go all the way back just to get that coin.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I should need to eat until next week.
What's that? Who's there?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't Catrin Haggerty after all.
Leviosa.
I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. What's up, Mackie? Level 30. Level 30. Let's see really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. It's crazy. You can't max all your perks or all your skills or whatever. My buddy at work told me today that level 40 is the max level.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
You'll have to
Whoops.
do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better
Shit.
than that. A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then. Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid. Accio!
Accio!
No way.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio!
Accio.
How am I to top that? How about that? I won!
Well, I suck at this game.
Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! What was I thinking?
Accio.
That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio!
Accio.
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Phone call, chat. Give me 1 sec.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection,
So this is the underground harbor.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. Finished at 100. You're a fucking Chad, bro. You already 100%ed it. You're a Chad. Good shit. Yeah, I read online that there's 95 Merlin trials. 95, that's insane. Yep. There's 95 of them, and they're not all on the map either.
Revelio.
Yeah, man. Straight up fucking AIDS.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Oh, here we
Professor
go.
Weasley asked me to
You gonna gatekeep me?
get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
I tell you what, you're lucky this isn't my evil playthrough.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid luck. Let's go with this one.
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes
Fuck
the
you.
drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Bro, I suck.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice potion? Yo, that... No. False.
False.
Correct.
Yeah,
While
get fucked.
Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
Yeah, you will.
If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
Oh, God.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next
Those
ones
were
will be
easy?
more difficult.
Hit me with
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Preceded? The Order of... The Order of Merlin.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect.
Fuck.
The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Ooh. The Ukrainian Iron Belly? This one, the opal, no. The viper tooth.
The Peruvian viper tooth.
Brilliant!
Nice.
Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
The village of Quincy Hogg.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh, I knew that actually. I knew that
Hengist
answer.
used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide
I knew
behind
that one.
was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Say a demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Oh, Gamp. I know this one. This was, I actually had to say somebody like Gamp's law of whatever.
Gamp.
That's it.
Yep.
One of the
Fuck
principal
you.
exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned.
Mackie, don't
What
give
does
me
the
answers.
Hogwarts motto
Please
translate
don't
to?
give me answers. Never this one.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The fucking basilisk. Duh.
The basilisk.
That's incorrect.
Fuck you.
The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
I feel like I should know this one.
Virositiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells
I feel like I
different
should have
to
known
every
that one.
person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Are you fucking kidding me? Send it.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Emmerich killed by Egbert the Egregious.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking.
Damn it, I was gonna put that
Blatching
one,
is
bro.
flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Oh, that's the stink sap? Wait, what? Stink sap. Fuck. I thought this was gonna be that one that we just did earlier for the quest. This is gonna be my guess right here. Sopophorus bean because of, you know, phosphorus. So.
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus Mimbletonia. The Mimbulus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect.
Oh my
the answer
god,
was
dude, I'm
Limfrid
so
of
dumb.
Stinchcombe. Centuries later,
so
Glover
hard.
Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Amset.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct.
Let's go!
The Office of Misinformation has
I'm a
worked
genius.
diligently
First
to
try.
discredit
Let's
any
go.
Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement.
Phosphorus does smell,
It outlawed the unforgivable curses.
right? And it's toxic to
You've
humans.
answered all of my questions.
Pretty sure.
It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Oh. Phosphorus, that's right. It's
I
on
put
the end
the book
of
back on the
matches.
pedestal for you.
So it could smell
Revelio
good or
will try a
bad.
quick
It's
look at
it's an
this.
opinionated scent. It's like the whenever you burn a match, that's the smell is phosphorus. I don't ever want to talk to her again.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I don't ever want to talk to that little girl again.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
He said, oh, hell no. Alright, we'll do. Eat your food. Come on, let's go. Attaboy. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, eat, little one.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Catacomb. Man, can't you see I'm trying to feed my birds, bruh?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Tell you what, man. I'm just trying to live a peaceful life, okay? I got farms to tend to. I got plants to tend to.
Revelio.
Oh, look at the little baby frog.
Lumos.
Look at it. Just care on the green thestral. Aw, shit.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Am I wearing the wrong gloves? No, those are the gloves for the fib. They just seem awful gold.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Lumos.
Try not to lose your nerve just
Rebellion.
yet.
Lumos. Incendio. Defender. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Accio! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio!
I don't know if it's smart having all... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, it's not that bad. So we could do... Let's put Confringo here. Put that there. Move Bombarda here. Next to Depulso.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Divindo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Accio!
We've rid the world of the spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Flipendo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio.
We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Guardian Leviosa.
What did you find?
Flipendo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio.
That's
Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Bombarda. We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do. Catapulta. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio! Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Bombarder. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Yeah, crap. Okay. So we're gonna have to start moving stuff down. so this is a dot. It's good.
Imperial. Crucible. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Quietly now. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio. Never knew spiders could make such a mess. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio. Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Imperial. Crucio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Glacier. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Confringo!
Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Oh, no.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Who is this? Ominous?
Is that... Ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Nah, Sebastian's a day one, homie. He's a day one.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
What?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me. Oh, that was meant for me. Bombard it. Let me out! Do that! Keep up! Descender! Keep out of Saul's reach! I've been fighting. You'll not win here. Got them. We'll make them retreat. Shut out. Springer. Expulso. No! Oh, stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it. I was right. This is sad. Let me in. It is. Stay back. Bombarder.
There's nowhere to go.
Keep out of shore. It's